We are Cory and Wallace, an early retired couple on a full-time journey around the world. With a passion for exploring new cultures, discovering hidden gems, and enjoying delicious local food, we are on a mission to experience as much of the world as we can.
Welcome back. We're in Istanbul, Turkey.
And today we are checking out of the 4 Points by Sheraton Istanbul Pendik. We're leaving the Asian side of Istanbul, and we've got one night left. We're heading back over to the European side and just spending one final night in a hotel there.
The hotel is something we've been looking forward to. It's one of the more highly rated ones in Istanbul, so we'll take you along. But first, what did you think of this hotel?
You know what? It's a newer property, 4 months old, she said when I asked at the front desk. And the room, again, we got the upgrade to the one bedroom king bedroom suite, which was really nice, especially for paying 20,000 points for 5-night stay in this place was a fantastic deal. The one weak point, personally, I would say, is the restaurant. The breakfast buffet was mediocre at best.
And mediocre is being generous. I didn't even attempt to talk to the staff about gluten-free. They did not even seem receptive to trying to help with even regular stuff, like getting eggs in the morning. I was just making egg salad. So, that was, I think, my only complaint. This place, it's new, it shows, and it's lovely.
Yeah, I mean, that's really all there is to it. It's a new property. The customer service level here, maybe not quite as good as the other hotels we've been staying at recently. Maybe that'll change as, the staff gains some experience. Who knows? Bottom line, it was a decent stay, especially for the price, and I wouldn't hesitate to stay here again if we're back on this side of Istanbul in the future.
And location-wise, it's a little far from Kadıköy, but the train system does make it really easy to get around. All you need is time, which we have.
Yeah, it does take about an hour to get to the other end of the M4 Metro line to Kadıköy, where all the trendy areas are: restaurants, shops, cafes, that sort of thing. So do keep that in mind if you choose to stay here. But yeah, speaking of the metro, that's where we're going to head next after we check out. We've got about an hour and 20 odd minute journey to get through the metro system to the other side of Istanbul, where we're going to check into the next hotel.
This is the first cloudy day we've seen in Turkey in 6 weeks. We've just ridden 19 stops on the M4 Metro line, and we've switched to a different train. We're now on the B1 line, and it's just 2 stops. This should theoretically take us under the Bosphorus Strait through a tunnel, and we'll pop out of the other side in the Sultanahmet area. That little guy is out like a light. It's really cute. All right, you guys, it is our last night in Turkey and in Istanbul after about 6 weeks here, and we have saved the best for last. Welcome to the Orient Occident Hotel Istanbul Autograph Collection. This place is pretty awesome. It is in a historic building. It's a small boutique hotel, about 40 rooms, I believe, over 5 floors, and it used to be it's a 120-year-old building that used to be an Italian bank and a commercial building, and it used to produce books, which is why this building also has a library. Right as you enter the lobby, there's a beautiful cafe. There's a gorgeous tile mosaic on the wall there, and what looks to be a really awesome little coffee shop with lots of seating. And this is the library area, and like I said, this building, they used to produce books here, and so the library is a nod to that, a little bit of their history. It's a beautiful area here, and there's this gorgeous tile mosaic on the wall, like absolutely stunningly beautiful in here. Also, there's a bar area right behind the library. Registration and check-in desk here as well. We're just heading down right now, and the stairwell wraps around the old elevator shaft, which is currently encased in glass, but it's really cool. It's right here. Let's see. Also, these stairs are probably the original, I believe, Italian marble, which makes sense if it was an Italian bank, and they're really cool because they're worn, so the centers of some of the steps are kind of like caved in a little bit, and you can feel it as you're walking, but you definitely get the sense that you're in a really old building. We're down in the basement now, and there is a fitness center, and there is a spa and a Turkish bath, a hammam as well, but when we were checking in, she did say that that part was closed for maintenance, so there's just massage services right now. The gym itself is pretty small, but looks decently well appointed. I see 2 treadmills, a bike, an elliptical, a rowing machine, and a fair amount of free weights. So we were just down in the spa talking to the lovely girl that was working there, and she wasn't Turkish, she was actually from Bali. So we were chatting about that for a little bit. Some of the spa area is closed for maintenance right now, but they do have a hammam, a Turkish bath. They do have 2 massage rooms, a relaxation room, sauna, steam room as well. So if and when that is actually fully up and running, yeah, this, for a little boutique hotel, it's very, very well equipped and very, very beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And we're currently in the lounge, or I guess, is it it's their definition of a lounge, but it's not.
So we're on the mezzanine floor right now, 1 level above the lobby. This hotel, being such a small property, does not have a proper club lounge like the larger Marriott properties typically do, which the club lounges are the ones that as a platinum, elite, or higher, we typically have access to. This is just a little lounge area for all the guests. They've got coffee, tea, water, fruit throughout the day, and it's just again, a very beautifully appointed little peaceful, quiet seating area. Even the 2 public washrooms that are just outside and down the hall there, poked in and had a quick look. They're beautiful. This place is just gorgeous.
Yeah, and it's just got like that old feel. Like all the furniture has that old feel to it. It's all super clean, but it just feels like, I can't even like.
Not shabby old, but like old,
Yeah.
historical, like very just beautiful and like timeless. Yeah. Welcome to our room. We are in room 305. Again, this is a small property, only 40 rooms. We originally booked just the regular superior room with a queen bed, and because of Titanium Elite status, we got upgraded to a Grand Deluxe King room with a city view. So come on in and we'll show you around. We've got a little safe unit there, slippers, hair dryer, I think steamer. So probably a lot of business people coming through here and need to steam their suits and stuff like that. We've got a desk with a mini bar. Now we did get a welcome gift of some Turkish delight, which unfortunately wasn't gluten-free. So Cory asked at the front desk about that, and instead of that, for her they brought a lovely little fruit platter. And yeah, we've got coffee, tea, water as well. Oh wow, big glass bottles of water. We've got a little seating bench thing here by the windows. And it's a street view, it's not much of a view at all. But we do have this beautiful king bed. It's pretty decent size. As you can see from the room, it's really beautiful here, just really classical and luxurious looking. And this is the bathroom area. We've got the toilet off to one side, shower off to the other. Again, looks beautiful. Yeah, it's like all brass accented fixtures and everything. There's a rainfall shower and cute little sink, and even the little hand soap is in this little canvas pouch with the drawstring like sealed with wax. Like just really fancy, nice little touches like that. We are on the rooftop patio restaurant here at the hotel. It's called Mesopotamia. I think it's a play on the word meze, as in like appetizers, and Mesopotamia, the region that this used to be known as. We've already had to change tables because at our first table, all of a sudden we looked down at the salt and pepper shakers and there was a praying mantis stalking us at the table, which was really cool. And I'm pretty sure you got some footage of that. Yeah, so yeah, I have that on the screen somewhere here. But yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful view from up here, and hopefully the food will be good because it's certainly a little pricey. All right, we've got some mezes that just came to the table. Some bread for me, gluten-free bread for Cory, some pickles, olive oil, garlic butter, and some traditional Turkish meatballs with like rice and meat, which are not gluten-free. But the really interesting thing is we've got these two little cups of pickle juice for drinking, which is not something I would have expected. So let's find out. Yeah, that's pickle juice. It's spicy, actually. That's interesting.
We just came back from dinner, or if you want to call it dinner. How do I put this politely? It was a fancy dinner. We paid $100, and I think that's the most we paid for the least amount of food. So now we're actually going out for food because we're not full. We just couldn't swallow paying another like $50 for a plate that was very little amount of food. To be fair, it was delicious. I will give them that. Just the price tag didn't match how full we could be.
The next day.
Good morning.
Welcome back. It is obviously the next morning now.
And we've come up to the rooftop. We're going to have breakfast. We've ordered the Turkish breakfast. I'm not sure we know what we got ourselves into. Apparently the whole table will be full of food.
We haven't actually done a proper full Turkish breakfast in the 6 weeks we've been here, mostly because we generally don't eat that much for breakfast. But here at the hotel, it is included for us for free because of our Marriott Bonvoy Elite status. And we're flying out today, so we figured, why not give it a try?
I think there's quite a few things I can have. I honestly don't know until it shows up, so we'll see what I can eat. But it'll be an interesting experience. We probably won't film it too much, because this is a really quiet, very intimate restaurant. So I'll like pop up what it looked like and stuff, but we'll do a review later.
And also because of the sheer amount of food coming out, and we need to have breakfast and get checked out and head to the airport. So we'll see how much time we've got here to even eat what I'm sure is crazy amounts of food that are about to show up. In the meantime though, check out that view behind us right now. It's obviously just a little bit after sunrise, and it's another beautiful blue sky day, and you've got like the old town part of Istanbul down below us and the Bosphorus right there, and it is absolutely gorgeous out. As expected, that was an insane amount of food for 2 people. We've put back about, I'd say 80% of it, which honestly is more than I would have expected. Overall, pretty darn good. It was really tasty. The only thing that was weird was the shakshuka, which was mostly just tomato sauce with some peppers, and it theoretically had egg in it. It theoretically had egg in it, but the egg was like blended into the sauce, and it wasn't really that eggy. Also, it was kind of cold. The rest of the food though was delicious. So yeah, that was an interesting experience.
And that's going to do it for our stay at the Orient Occident Hotel. What'd you think?
I liked it. This hotel is absolutely gorgeous. Couple of quirks, you know, it is an old property. The water pressure in the shower and in the at the sink, very, very minimal. And it fluctuates, I guess, depending on how many people have their water turned on at any given moment. So that is one little thing. And what else do you think?
I would say the biggest weakness is the restaurant, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, the food is good. The service was subpar for the amount that you're paying. It was actually surprising. It was probably the worst service we've had so far.
Pretty close, and
Yeah.
It was easily the most expensive restaurant we've eaten at in Turkey in our 6 weeks here, and definitely for that price point had the weakest service level. So yeah, I would absolutely agree. Beyond that, the hotel itself is gorgeous. The architecture, like the amenities in the hotel, in the room, very well appointed, very comfortable. This bed was incredibly comfortable.
Except for the 2 a.m. morning alarm that went on. I don't know why the cleaners don't have like a protocol of like resetting alarms. Somebody in here must have had a 2 a.m. wake up.
And left the alarm clock set. So that was unfortunate.
That was a bit unfortunate. But other than that, this was a great stay. It's a great location. It's right downtown.
You're right in the heart of the old town here in Istanbul, and it's a great location.
So yeah, if you want to treat yourself and have really easy access to all the touristy things, this is definitely one of the hotels to consider.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that's going to do it for this video. We're going to end it there. Thank you very much for following us along here back to the European side of Istanbul and our final night here in Turkey. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please thumbs up to give us a like, and make sure you subscribe.
And follow us in our next video for more adventures. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.